Hi, I'm Alden.
Okay, I'm Francis. And we have a returning guest. We call these podcasts.
These are the Victory Lap podcast episodes. We hope to have many more in the future, and we would like to start with our first.
Yeah, if you remember, if you were watching closely, you would know Doreen and her application to
UBC and then program.
Yes, and so now we've invited her to come back to kind of talk about the second half of her application and then her future plans.
Yeah. So first of all, congratulations. Can we please get some like fireworks or balloons back here? That'd be fantastic. How do you feel?
Excitement and happy and kind of nervous because I need to do all the visa application and my dorm and a life in there.
And you and me both figuring out housing at this point. As some of you, the keen of ear and eye might know, I'm also going to the UK and also doing, more fireworks, also for a master's program. So I feel you, especially because you're going to Canada, I'm going to the UK, expensive housing, hard to find dorms.
Yes.
But that's fantastic. Like this is really cool. Do you have a plan for how you're going to find housing? Do you plan to maybe live with a bunch of other people? Have you contacted anyone else who's gotten in?
I contact some of my friends in UBC right now, and they say it's kind of too early for me to find a dorm because I got my offer on the first round, and I know that most people got their offer in second round, so I haven't found anyone also is going to UBC right now.
Got it. Okay.
Do you know of any classmates here at NCU applying?
No.
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 Okay, wow.
Like the only one who's going to
Yes, I'm on my own.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
That's going to be an adventure,
Yes.
but it's going to be a fun one.
Do you know any other Taiwanese students who applied from other schools this year?
No.
No, okay. I mean, the good news is that there are a ton of Taiwanese people in Canada, so like you can at least potentially link up with them later. That's cool. What do you think you're most excited for?
The city, the Vancouver, because I know that there are mountains and sea at Vancouver and just one city, and I'm really excited for the weather, especially the weather. I like the weather in Vancouver. It's totally different from Taiwan.
Yeah, so you like the cold? You like this?
I like the sun, but it's not hot. The fake sun.
The fake sun.
Sun, man.
I saw the fake sun coming out earlier, but it's gone already.
Yes.
Yeah. Are there any new hobbies that you think you will start trying over in Canada that you maybe can't really do here in Taiwan?
Maybe go hiking because I know there are lots of mountains in Vancouver, but in Taiwan I do not really have times to like go to mountain climbing.
Right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So you kind of talked about the excitement, and let's take a step back. Like, what was before all this excitement? Before being able to relax a little bit, what was it? What was the interview process like? Did you have to? I can't remember exactly where we left off last time, but I think when we had the pod, you had just submitted everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Can you just remind us what? What was the process like?
So I submitted my application and I got a invitation for an interview, and I have my interview, and I also have the consulting session with them for my vlog interview.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yes. And the interviewer, she asked me some questions that I do not prepared, but I think it's kind of it makes me nervous, but I answered all the questions, and she seems like kind of satisfied with my answer. So so I got the offer.
No, that's great. What are some of the stories you really liked sharing in the interview? I think there were some good ones.
Yeah, I prepared the Taylor Swift the question with you, but she never asked me about it.
Did she ask about the car, the finance?
No, never.
Didn't share that one either. What's another good one? What are some things you did share?
I think only the my favorite answer, the Taylor Swift and the car one and the finance one. Yes.
Oh, so you didn't share any of that?
Yeah, she didn't ask me.
Okay.
What did she ask you then? If you can remember, you know. 'Cause I know
okay,
how this goes.
I have kind of PTSD. I can't remember. I
remember one. I remember one. Why
UBC
Yeah,
and
UBC.
why MBAM program, and I kind of forget my answer because I don't need to remember.
Were you
it.
too locked in? Adrenaline
Yeah.
was like running high, and so you just.
Yes.
No, it's all right. I just had an interview as well, and I don't remember either. So I get it. You prepare, and once that moment's over, like it's just
Yeah.
yeah. And all the things you share, it's also just part of you and your story. So I'm sure like you know it, you just don't remember exactly what you shared. So no, I totally understand. Cool. So you interviewed, you got in. You want to talk about the scholarship you got?
Okay, so I got the 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000 scholarship, and I think I want to get more, so I asked them to give me more, but they refused me.
Oh, so you did ask. Wow,
Yes.
that's great.
But
Are there other opportunities for scholarship? Maybe like third-party programs.
yes, but I checked the website, and they are only for the citizen in Canada. So yes, not for international students.
Hey, 10,000 is pretty good. Can we get like money floating in the background? couple money fees, maybe.
Yeah, with that amount, how much? I mean, of course, grateful, but realistically, how much will you be maybe in loans, or like how much out of pocket do you think you'll be having to take out?
I'm not sure about it. I haven't discussed it with my parents.
Fair,
but I think I will have some loans, but I will also pay the tuition in
Got it.
cash or credit card.
Yeah. And so for loans, when in the U.S., like my students, if they want loans, the loans are through the university, or if you're at a state school or state university, then they'll have like state loans. I'm curious. So when you go abroad, when you are thinking about potentially taking out loans, is it through UBC or is it through Taiwan Bank? Or
Yes, Taiwan Bank.
Oh, okay.
But you need to have the full offer. But I haven't graduated yet, so I only have the conditional offer. But the reason I want to apply for a loan is for my visa application, because you need to prove you can like pay the tuition.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
but as long as I got the full offer, I already have my visa, so I don't need to like apply for the loan.
Oh, okay. So what step are you in right now?
The visa application.
Okay. Complicated?
Like super.
Ooh.
Because the policy just keep changing and changing.
Oh yeah. I remember coming over here.
Yeah.
I remember all of the tests we had to do.
Yep.
And everything.
Do you have to get a health check?
Yes, I did it yesterday.
Oh,
Good,
perfect.
good, good.
Are you healthy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we had to do a lot of similar things. We have to go to, is there like a Canadian embassy here or?
No, I called the Canadian embassy in Taipei, but they say they shut down the whole office, and I need to contact in the office in Hong Kong.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I just do the research by myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
So maybe not as complicated because in the U.S. it's at least I live quite close to the it's not Taiwan embassy, it's Taiwan.
Economic and cultural.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Because
and you want to know how I know too? Because here's the thing. I was in Hungary when I had to do it, and I'm not a Hungarian citizen. So I had to go through hoops to get notarized documents so that I could get other documents. And in the part of Hungary where I was working, a lot of the government offices function at you could say they function at a different pace because they kind of were like, hey, so do you know us? Like, do you know anyone here? And I was like, no, of course not. They were like, all right, so I'm going to lunch. See you. And it's like you literally had to like name a couple people in the office to get seen faster. Otherwise, like if they had time later, maybe they'd see you. That was the kind of mentality. So I think Francis had it the easiest.
I did, yeah. I mean, I went to San Francisco, which is maybe 30 minutes away submitted the documents, did the health check. So it was long, it was tedious because then I had to like get the Taiwan, the Fulbright papers as well. It took like 2-3 weeks, but it was quite smooth. And maybe because in 2018, 2019, I was here already, so I had that experience, so it wasn't any different. But does that mean you have to go to Hong Kong at some point?
No, because I want to check some information. But I called the office in Taipei, but they say they shut down the whole office.
So how are you going to submit your paper and passport?
Online. It's totally online.
Oh, okay. Wow. And then so will you be able to print the visa, or like how does that work? Because for us, we give them the passport and then we get it back in 2 weeks with a visa inside.
Yes, I wondered that yesterday night. I was like, how I get my
I can
visa?
submit everything online, but
Yes.
what do I do?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So you don't have the answer.
Yes, I don't, because I haven't submitted yet.
Fair. Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. Now that you've gotten in, again, congratulations, but there's just so much, what is it, like tedious, or what is it, like
Like complicated?
complicated and annoying? I don't know.
Yes,
What's the word?
annoying. Like super annoying.
Yeah, like, I got in. Why is this so hard?
Yeah.
The most diplomatic way I can put this is bureaucratic friction. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Well, Jayo, good luck.
谢谢.
Turns out the hardest part has yet to come. And it doesn't have to do with academics. Yeah.
What are you doing next semester? Because you're really not going to be in Taiwan.
Yes, I'm going to exchange to Czech Republic.
Yeah, you are. Let's go. Let's
yeah.
go. Brno, you said, right?
Pardon?
Brno, like the city.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Brno.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm rolling the R because I used to live there too. Yeah.
So it's crazy because you're here for what, maybe a month or two, and then you're abroad for an entire semester.
Yes.
Brno.
And then how much time do you have between that semester exchange and moving in? You said August, I think?
Like 1 month.
Oh, okay.
So I will come back to Taiwan in July, and I will go to Canada in August.
Wow. So you're in that month of July, you'll be living out of a suitcase. You really don't have to take out much.
Yes.
Because I'm sure all the things, the necessities are going to be right there.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have a great time. I'm like excited for you because I love the Czech Republic. And remind our viewers, is this the first time that you're going to the Czech Republic?
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you have any like plans for trips out of Brno into like some of the other places around there?
I will I want to go to lots of countries, but I haven't have any plan. But I have a friend who is also as an exchange student in Germany now, and we had some plans, but haven't decided to go to which country.
Great.
Yeah, all the European countries are so close and so easy to access, whether it's by train, by airplane. Yeah. Is it Tiger Air? What's a cheap flight? Ryanair.
Yeah.
Ryanair.
It's Ryan in Europe, Tiger in Asia.
Got it. Yeah. So Ryanair is just so cheap. Yeah. So it's gonna be a great time. Will this be your first time visiting Europe?
Yes.
Wow. You should definitely take advantage of just traveling and seeing everything.
Yeah, because like in that area, you have access to Slovakia. It's incredibly close by train. You're not too far from Poland. You're not too far from Hungary. Yeah, you've got like all of these countries right around, and like Slovakia's got some incredible hiking. Hungary's got Budapest, like famous city, very cool city. And when it comes to Poland, it's also like a lot of historical stuff. Like Krakow is a very like pretty place. So yeah, I mean it's.
And if I have time, I want to go to the Camino,
In Spain? No.
Yes, the road of the French road.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I think it's connects
From French to
Spain, right?
Yeah, to Spain.
Okay. Yeah. That's so cool.
That's great. That one.
It's gonna take a couple weeks, I think, or are you only going to do a part of it?
No, I want to finish all of it.
Oh, so it's gonna take
like about 30 days.
Yeah, a
30
couple
to
weeks.
40 days.
Okay.
Wow. You're getting to experience all these new things, and that's so exciting. Now you get to finally leave NCU. It's boring. Boring.
Man,
I'm kidding.
I don't
I'm
know.
just
I don't know.
repeating what our editor says.
Yeah, everybody hating on NCU. Got the first experience, the first time experience with a student saying, "Oh yeah, NCU's okay." That was last night with one of our micro course students. He's the
Honestly,
first one.
I like NCU. It's not bad. Because we have Taipei right there, and for me personally, just day to day, Monday to Friday, I'm working anyway.
Yeah, no, sure.
But I can understand why some of those students are like,
I mean,
NCU.
like Brno is cooler, so that's fine. I understand. And remind us, how long are you going to Europe? Like how many months?
Like 4 to 5 months.
It's so nice. Okay, so like about 20% of that is going to be spent on the road from like France to Spain.
If I have time.
Okay. Are you thinking about starting in France and going down to Spain? Is that like the way that most people do it?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That's so cool.
So I've worked in Czech high schools before, and I wanted to ask you, how do the semesters work in university? Because I know that for my students, sometimes they say different things about like when their university starts, but like how about yours?
Yeah, because at NCU you get a break until like February 10th, something, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. So
Yes.
when does it align with your time going to Czech?
It's slightly different from Taiwan, and it starts at like the start of the like February 2nd, because it has the opening week.
Okay.
And so I need to get there in the Chinese New Year.
Oh, so you actually get less of a holiday.
Yes.
Oh,
and it ends in the middle or the end of the June. I'm not sure about it.
Oh, so the semester is longer.
Yeah, because like different department has different timeline.
Oh, okay. So how do your parents feel about you missing Chinese New Year? I know it's a big thing here in Taiwan. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. They just respect my choice.
Okay.
Yes, because I need to get there because the semester starts. So yes, they can't stop me.
Yeah. Fair. So what are your plans for the rest of the semester and then till break? So you are almost done, correct? I believe most NC students are taking finals starting next week.
Yes.
Until maybe early January.
Yes.
So what's your schedule like? And then what are your plans for your like a month and a half in Taiwan?
So I will finish my final exam next week, and I will like hang out with my friends as much as possible. And because I am going to graduate, so I will take the graduation picture with them, with my high school friends, like lots of friends, like different group of friends.
Yeah. Nice. I think that's a big thing in Taiwan.
Yes.
Like you will meet up with high school friends, for example. Like that's not something we do in the States. We just take our graduation pictures with our college friends and then see them never.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's like we see them very rarely, if at all. But yeah, something that I loved when I was teaching in Penghu was all the university students at NPU going to all the little different like tourist sites. Like they would go to like the columnar basalt areas. They would go to like Erkan, the traditional village, and like they'd all be like taking pictures all around. Are there any special places in Taoyuan where people go to take pictures?
NCU.
Yeah.
I mean, and outside of NC, are there any other like
Zhongli.
yeah, next to the factory, like?
Okay. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, got it.
So where are some places you'll meet up?
Like because I live in Taipei, so I like went to the old school of like my high school or my junior high school with my classmates, and go to fine art teachers.
Oh, that's
nice.
so sweet.
It's wholesome, Yeah.
Wow. So you're going to be doing that, and then Chinese New Year is on the 27th or 29th?
21st?
21st. So then you're going to spend the rest with just like kind of family?
Yes.
Wow. Cool. And then Early February. February 2nd, you said?
Yes, February 2nd.
Yeah, so you have your ticket already.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. And then all packed or starting to pack yet? Or
No.
No?
No. I'm still working on my Canada visa.
Oh, yes. We can't forget that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That has priority.
Lots of things.
Oh, wow. Wow, so you're leaving soon, February. That's crazy. What was the visa like? Does Taiwan need to get a visa for Czech?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yes, because I need to stay like more than 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a student visa?
Yes, I need to apply for a student visa.
Okay.
And
It sounds like you haven't yet.
yeah, I applied, but I haven't received it. I applied for twice
Oh, God.
because the first time they sent me the wrong document.
Oh, okay. What kind of happens if the visa stuff doesn't work out?
Okay, I did some research and it's like totally complicated. So first, I can go to the Czech Republic because
Holiday?
oh
Like for holiday, right?
no,
Oh.
just like the normal visa because
Yeah, yeah.
Taiwanese can stay in Europe for like 90
Right.
90 days.
Yeah.
Yes,
Something
and
like
but
vacation.
I need to send my passport to Taiwan
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
To give you the visa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but the time like when I doesn't have my passport with me, I can like be caught by the police in Czech.
Right.
Yes, because it's kind of illegal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you definitely don't want to travel.
Yes, and I can travel.
I have a question for you because I once had to do this. Can you get a second passport that is a temporary passport?
Yes, I can go to like some Taiwanese office in
And
Czech.
get like a 4-year or like a 2-year passport?
No, it's like couple months.
Okay, a couple of months. I mean, either way, that's fine. I actually had to do that. So story time. Basically, I am just about to graduate from college and I had yet to hear about Fulbright Czech Republic. But I did already know about an offer for an internship in a museum in Venice. And so I was ready to go and work for them. And then I hear about Fulbright Czech Republic. And I'm like, great, that's fantastic. So I was thinking that I would just go to Europe for, like 90 days. And I would come back. Like I didn't even have to worry about visa stuff because the internship was just for like 2 months. It was July and August of 2019. And then I thought about it and I was like, I shouldn't like go back to the States after I go to Europe. Like that's so much money. That's so complicated. And so what I had to do was what you just described, where you send your passport to the Czech Republic. So what I had to do was that. And then in order to travel around in Europe to get from Italy to the Czech Republic, I needed a secondary passport to basically get me from one place to the next. And so I got a like short-term 4-year passport, which has since expired. So if you can get that, that might actually be the move to try and do that. Also, I'm a little familiar with the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in the Czech Republic, and they work till the deadline. So if you do have to work with them, they will get it to you the day of or the day before. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, that's a great story, Alden. That's a great story. 2 passports. That's clutch. That's the move.
So how about your future plans?
Wow.
So, I mean, I mentioned it a little bit before. I'm going to the UK next year, the University of Bristol, to pursue a master's in TESOL. And I'm pretty excited for it. And I kind of feel the exact same way as you, kind of a little nervous about all the tedium that comes with finding a place to live. And while I'm excited that I'm going to get the chance to kind of switch it up in terms of, my environment and like, the places I'll get to see, I don't love the cost of the UK in comparison to Taiwan.
Will you stay after your graduation in UK?
I don't think so. I think I'll probably just be there for a year, and then the idea is actually to potentially come back here or even work in the Czech Republic. I don't really know yet.
Nice.
But yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Big moves. I don't know. I already have a master's, so I'm not doing that again. Don't see myself getting a PhD, so not that. I don't know. I'm applying to a couple things. I'm applying for this program called English Language Fellow, and it's through the U.S. government. And depending on like where I'm placed, I might do that. They allow different fellows to go to different countries, and you get to like rank or put preferences to where you want to go. So I'll be waiting on that. If that doesn't fall through, I'll probably be here at NCU for another year, getting to know more people, more students, and then hopefully work with professors and work with them on how they can improve their EMI classes.
So which country do you prefer for the program?
Yeah, great question. South America, any South American country really, besides Brazil. I really want to practice my Spanish. I also listed Eastern Europe as well, so Czech maybe, because not for the languages, but of course I'll like engage, but really the opportunity to just explore so many different countries, right? I'm open to Asia, but because I've spent 2 years, or I will have spent 2 years here in Taiwan, I don't see myself, staying through that program. I can stay through Fulbright as an advisor, but I don't see myself using the fellow as an opportunity to stay. I want to use that opportunity to go somewhere else and establish a different network. But then there's also like Central Asia that was like kind of interesting. So the different stans like Kazakhstan and the other stans.
Yeah.
So anyway, Central Asia is another place I would like to potentially see. But really my goal is to go down to South America. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming to share. Again, it was great having you. And once again, congrats.
Thank you.
You're one of the first like consultees, I remember, because we were doing TA observations, and then Doreen was quite proactive and just asked during the TA session. She was like, "Can you look over my resume?" And so I was like, "Yeah, sure." This was quite early on, so I remember just like the progress you went through, and just like helping you with your application, your resume, interview, and now. So it's quite cool unique and awesome to see you finish, and now you're just ready to leave Taiwan.
Yes, super ready.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining us again. And thank you for tuning in this time on the ChattyAF podcast. And we will see you next time.
See you.
Bye.